Welcome to the Sisterhood Tea Party, where we get together weekly to discuss all the tea about life, relationships, pop culture, and generally anything you chat about with your best friend over a cup of tea or beverage of choice.
We're your hosts, Stephanie and Jessica, and we've been spilling the tea to each other for more than a decade, and now we're ready to invite the rest of you to the tea party.
Hi, friend.
Hello, friend.
How are you?
I'm good. Busy, but good. How are you?
Same. I feel like summer's here and it's just go, go, go.
It really
But
is.
in a good way.
It is. It is. I feel like we're going to stay pretty busy and still have a lot of fun, but yeah, I'm glad it's summer now. Things will hopefully slow down a little bit.
Agreed. Which is like exciting because that's our topic for today. We're going to talk about all the must-do summer activities because there's so much. I feel like every summer I'm like, I need to fit everything in. Like I have to get it all.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Otherwise, by the time it hits like mid-August, I'm like, oh, well, back to like the full grind again, and things pick
Yeah,
back up, and I'm like, I don't have time to do anything anymore. So this summer,
exactly.
trying to be outside.
Gonna have a hot girl summer,
Truly.
of course.
Yes.
Um, but before we do that, should we talk about our top of minds?
Yes. Go ahead and start.
Okay, well, mine's also related to summer. Summer concerts are my top of mind. I'm really excited because this summer I have two concerts already booked, and who knows, maybe another. But I'm going to Lord Huron literally next week. It'll be like the day after this podcast episode posts. I'm very excited. If you don't know his name, do you know who that is, Lord Huron?
Do
He's
not.
like He's like granola girl music, and I really just know him from TikTok.
Girl music, it's giving day list from Spotify.
Probably he's probably on there, honestly. Um, he's good though. He's definitely like, yeah, granola girl vibes. So and it's at Red Rocks too. I'm very excited about because I've only ever been to one concert at Red Rocks. I've also been a comedian at Red Rocks, but the concert was like in October and it was freezing cold. So I'm excited for like a summer experience at Red Rocks. And then I'm going to Noah Con in Kansas City. And actually, I found out that Carlin is also going to be at that concert. So I'm going to get to see her. I'm very excited.
Hey, I love it.
So I'm going to do that too. So that's top of mind for me. I'm very excited for it.
Very nice. I have some friends that are big Noah Kahn fans, so that they'll be happy to hear that you're attending a concert there.
I love him. I'm so excited. We like waited online to like get the tickets because we are like, we have to get it. It was like hard to get, but we got them. I'm excited.
I do need to give him a try. I haven't like fully listened to any of his music, so I'll add that to my playlist.
Man, for sure. What's top of mind for you?
Well, not related, but kind of related to summer because it just anytime I watch the show, it just reminds me of summer. Right now I'm watching Selling the OC, which is like the most dramatic, foolish show that I've watched in a while. I'm towards the end of season 2, and I know season 3 has already come out, but I started it like I think right when it came out. I think it was in 2022, and I was like, I'm hooked, and why do I care about $1 million real estate? I don't.
Okay, but those houses though, I haven't watched that one, but I've watched Selling Sunset and it's like, whoa.
Yes. So I think Selling the OC is a spinoff of Selling Sunset. So, but
Mhm.
I'm right now I'm like in the thick of it, and the drama is drama. Like I was 3 episodes in to season 2, and I'm like, what is happening right now? Why is everybody popping off? Why is everybody like up in everybody's business? Like worried about everybody but their own. I'm just like, hello? Hello? So I'm about to start season 3. Probably I'll start it this weekend if I have some time, but I really need to get with the times. I also found out a couple of my coworkers are into it too, so we have a little group chat going.
Ooh,
Yes.
fun.
Divulge into all the details. And so there's also a podcast that's related to it was a public divorce between Brittany Snow and her husband, that's that ex-husband that's on the show. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay. Yes, and she tells
a
her
podcast about that? Oh, shoot, like an
podcast.
episode where she was
Yeah,
on.
she was on Call Her Daddy, Brittany Snow was. And so she's talking about her side
Oh.
of divorce because it was public. And in the show, you hear from the ex-husband Tyler, who's obviously sharing his side of it. You don't really see a whole lot about it, but you only see one side. So on the podcast, it was released. She has her side, which I haven't listened to it yet because I want to finish first before I like listen to her side and then really be fully immersed in the OC culture. So yeah.
Oh, fascinating. I may have to add this to my list this summer.
Yes, yes. If you have the time, I mean, no rush to watch it, but if you need something in between shows, I would throw that in there.
Awesome. I love that. Yeah. I feel like watching shows like that makes me feel like my life is a little bland, like in a good way though, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, I thought I had work drama, you know?
I'm like, I literally was watching an episode and I'm sitting here like, these people are full on fighting in the office, like bickering back and forth, and everybody's just sitting there like, at them, and just like in silence. And as they're getting called out, they're like, "Oh, did you say this? Oh, well, so and so said that you said this," and they're getting dragged into it. And it's just like, hopefully, your name doesn't get called, so you don't have to answer for your. It's like it's ridiculous, but I'm loving it because it reminds me. I'm like, you know what? I'm doing okay. Like, obviously, they're doing great because they're making six-figure commissions off of these homes, but like,
Oh
I'm
my
also
gosh, yeah.
right, but I'm also okay with like not being in that kind of drama. Like I'm
Oh,
good.
for real.
I mean, I enjoy
Yeah.
drama, just not being in it. So
I enjoy watching drama, not being a part of it.
correct. That's where I'm at.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'll have to check it out. Okay, well, let's get into the real tea for today,
Let's do it.
which like is just a continuation. Summer activities. Because there's so much you have to do this summer.
There's so much. And this is what I love about summer is that it just opens up the opportunities to do so many things. Like there's a whole list of things that you can get involved in. We'll start off strong with concerts. I mean, you are already going to what, two concerts so far? Add a third, why
Yes.
not? I'm going to a concert this summer, which I'm very excited about. Meg the Stallion and Glorilla. Oh,
I
so
saw that she just sold out Madison Square Garden. I was so happy for her.
yeah, she did. And she brought on Cardi B as like a surprise guest, which I was like, if you do this in Dallas, like it'll be the concert for me.
Seriously.
So
Where's Cardi from? Is Cardi from?
I think she's
She's not from
from,
Dallas.
right?
Wait, but you should think about like who are Dallas-based artists that she's collabed with. Like, has she collabed with Beyonce? Isn't Beyonce from Texas? She's from Texas. Was she from Dallas?
Beyonce's from Houston. So
Yeah.
Houston's gonna get like the best show. I guarantee it.
Ugh,
And yeah, well, think about it. She's coming to Dallas on a Tuesday in June.
yeah.
I'm like, fine, that is a school that's not a school night, it's a work night. Oh, but it's fine. It's fine. I took the whole day
Fine.
off the next day, work right, because there's no way that I can function after being at a concert that late. Like I will be home probably between 11:30 and midnight, if that even.
Yeah.
Like I just need to sleep after just an experience like that. So
Fair. Totally fair. Yeah, well, concerts in general are great. Outdoor concerts, even better during the summer. I feel like all outdoor things, like
yeah,
I I don't know about you, but I love to hike. I live in Colorado, so that's what we do here. So I do a lot of hiking and outdoor stuff, like going to the lake. Like I like that stuff. Like to me, the ultimate summer day is like which I'm not drinking right now because I'm doing 75 medium, but is like going on a hike and then maybe like getting a beer at a brewery or like going to a lake and day drinking and then going to bed very early. Like, oh, ultimate summer day.
see, that's nice. If you live in Colorado. I live in Texas where it gets to be 110. So like you have to make sure you're outside before 6 a.m. in order to like really take advantage of the weather. Uh, but no, I think people still love outdoor activities here. I know I think about Austin because they have their city is like very known to be like outdoors. So they have tons of
Mhm.
lakes and just like a lot of like different areas where people are just outside all the time, no matter the weather. But Dallas is very much like an eating and drinking city. So like, yes, you get people that are outside, but it's not like the focus, if that makes sense. But people still like to be outdoors and do things. We have a bunch of nature trails. I see people kayaking every once in a while. I did kayak here once. That was a mistake, but I'll talk about that.
Wait, no, you have to say it now. What happened?
Well, this was a long time ago. Gosh, maybe 2019, 2018, 2019. We kayaked here and it would normally be fine, except we accidentally booked a kayak tour that was like 6 or 7 miles instead of like 3, which doesn't seem bad, but it is 6 miles just doing oh my gosh. I was so sore. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. But if I would have known that 3 miles is like where you should cap, like I had no idea. I was like, sure, book the 6 miles. How bad can it be? 2 miles in. Oh, we were outside for hours. Outside.
Wow.
No, I think
Wow.
there's still a picture of me floating around somewhere of just like trying to survive out there. I'll find it.
Floating around of you just floating around.
I think I saw it's somewhere in my, I gotta find it. I'll post it and that everybody can see me on the water because it's very rare.
That
I'm
is so
not really like
funny.
a water, although people do love it. I'm not really like a water girl. I like to
Yeah.
lay out by the pool, lay out on beach, on a lake,
Yeah.
like sitting, but not like being in the water. That's like not my thing. On a boat, heck yeah. Boat day, any day. Lake Lewisville,
Boat day,
yeah.
yacht day, it's
A yacht
fine.
day, yeah. See, I'm bougie when it comes to water activities. Which
Fair.
even if you are in the water, that's also that can still be bougie, but like I'm bougie. Like I'm not gonna put my body in that water. Like I don't know what's in there, so not me.
Right. Okay, but another outdoor thing would be that maybe it's not as like that you can be bougie or at maybe as like a baseball game, right?
Yes, yes. I do love a good sport activity.
We're
Um,
actually talking about maybe going to a baseball game this weekend,
oh really?
um, just to like kick off the summer because I
Absolutely.
love a baseball game. I'm like, I got to play my cheat meal around this because I want a hot dog. When I'm at a baseball game, I have to have a hot dog.
Yeah, it's all about balance. You can definitely do it. I think it's possible. I do love baseball games, funny enough. Like it's not something that I would normally be into, but the vibes, again, I'm all about the vibes when it comes to summer.
Yes.
I need to be in a place that's like exciting and has good energy and all of that. And baseball games have it. Like everyone's just like happy to be there, honestly.
Yes.
But
Yes.
something about baseball games now is like I'm again continuing to be bougie. I was able to have the sweet life one time. Now I can't sit with the common people. So
People do not. Shut up. Absolutely not.
that was a joke. I can still, all that to say is that the one time I did Sweet Life, it was so much fun. It was a vibe, but like also sitting just in the regular stands is also fun too.
Yes, us
But
common people enjoy it there.
I'm also common. Okay. I just had an opportunity that was afforded to me just the one time.
No,
Uh,
I also love going to like different stadiums because I love a good stadium view. Like a stadium that's like in a city with a city view, obsessed. And then also like the San Francisco baseball stadium has like the waterfront view. Like I just love a baseball stadium with a
yeah.
cool view.
I mean, I've only gone to two, obviously Rangers, and then years and years ago, I went to Rockies game, and
Oh yeah.
that was it. But I was in high school. Like I honestly barely remember that. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure the vibes are totally different now, but
We can come up here to Denver and go to another Rockies game.
I'm down.
Even though I'm a Padres fan, I'm not a Rockies fan,
That's
but
fine. We can still go to a
yeah,
game. Like that's the
I
thing.
still like to go to a game. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's fine.
Yes. Okay, so what's your take? Because now I feel like you're like a little bit anti outdoor summer stuff, and I'm kind of living for it. So what's your take on like festivals and fairs?
So, okay, that makes it sounds like I really don't like to be outside at all. Here's the thing. I like to be outside, but like outside has its limits, okay? I'm looking at the weather. That's the first, especially living in Texas, I have to look at the weather.
True.
I see that it's going to be like 85, 95. I'm like, you know what? I could tolerate an outdoor activity. I can make that happen. But if it's pushing 100, 105, I mean, you're not going to catch me
Not
outside.
fun.
It's not at that point, it's not fun. So when it comes to outdoor activities, I'm down, but it truly does depend on how hot it is outside. Because I
Yeah.
know I have friends who've gone to concerts that are literally placed outdoors in the summer. And I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like Colorado, I'm sure is different because it's a little bit cooler so that you can tolerate outdoor concerts and different activities. It's not here, but people
Yeah.
still do it. They're still living. They're sitting outside in 102
Yeah.
weather, listening to somebody. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That's not for me.
Like it gets that hot here, but it not in like the evenings it cools down. And Red Rocks is also like closer to the mountain, so it's cooler there. And then the thing you have to worry about with the weather in Colorado during the summer is every single night there's a thunderstorm. Like
Really?
it'll only last like maybe like an hour, but like sometimes it's longer, but thunderstorms every night during the summer.
That is fascinating. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Oh,
thing.
did I tell you, by the way, that I'm going to Denver in like
Yes, you
okay,
did. And I have a list of places I'm gonna send you after we record for where to eat.
perfect. Okay. I was like,
But you didn't tell me the dates yet. You didn't tell me the dates yet.
oh, I
So
can
we
say
can
that.
we can
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Gosh, but yeah, other than that, like what else? I mean, outdoor exercise classes, right? I could be down.
Yeah.
I could be down for that. And I've done it before, but again, all of that's in the morning. I try if I'm going to do an
Yes.
outdoor workout of any kind, I make sure I'm home by like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Because I'm
No,
like,
really though.
no, seriously, like it's very much I'm out there and I love a good sweat, like being out there because it feels good, honestly. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta go. It's too
I
hot.
want to do more outdoor exercise this summer because last year I did they do a yoga at Red Rocks, which like I thought was just going to be like a class that happened to be hosted at Red Rocks.
Oh,
There were I mean there had to have been over 1,000 people there doing yoga. I
really?
mean, it was like the whole stadium full of people doing yoga, and they had like the big screens. I was like, whoa! I thought this was like going to be like a 20-person class. It just
Yeah.
happened to be at Red Rocks. It was huge, so it was really fun. And then also, I just found there's this like Denver Yoga Social Instagram account that I found, and they like host yoga events like all over Denver. Like you can like be a membership with them and go to all of them, or you can just like do
Just
like a
pop
day
in.
pass. Yeah, so they do them like on rooftop breweries, like in like random places all around town. I'm like, this sounds fun. And they're like, a lot of them are outdoors. I'm like, ooh, I want to do like a couple of these classes this summer. It sounds so fun.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. And it's a great way to socialize. And like you never know who
Yeah.
you meet to. Like again, I'm always about like, ooh, who can you meet out there? I feel like being able to hop around to different locations in Denver, like that's fun. That's a vibe for sure.
So fun. And then also there's like in the summer Renaissance festivals.
Mm.
I went to the Colorado Renaissance Festival not last summer, but the summer before, I think it was. And I definitely want to go this summer. I love an excuse to dress up. You know, I love Halloween. I love to like do my cosplay videos. So I don't know what I'm gonna dress up as this year, but I'm definitely dressing up and going.
When is it?
It's like I think it's definitely in the middle of the summer and it's like several months long. It probably starts in like June or July. I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, I think we have something very similar here. I just don't know the date. I'm assuming it's in the summer because I think I saw some signs go up here like last week or
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. So it's also very much a big deal. It's not really my thing. However, it's still a vibe. Um,
Mhm.
because I mean, there's also like fairs and different things that happen throughout, like little pop-ups. I know, like I'll drive and I'll see like a mini like fair pop up in like some random part of the city. And I'm like, oh, that's
I
cute.
love that.
Yeah. And it's just like for little kids and stuff to like get out there and their parents are out there doing their thing. But just like little fun things like that are, can't go wrong.
Well, especially with kids being out of school, like you got to find stuff for them to do. They can't just like sit at home all day, you know?
There's a few things that I mean, they can do. I mean, taking them to the pool, swim lessons are, I feel like popular. I don't know. I mean, I'm speaking as if I have children. I have none, but I'm just
Same.
making
I'm
things
like, that's a thing, right?
thing. Yeah. But yeah, taking them to the fair, taking them to the park. I know like if you need indoor activities, like libraries are always hosting like fun little like movie nights or not movie nights, but like movie days and
Yeah.
like read-alongs or whatever they call them, but just like keep them busy. And there's always
Mhm.
like a bunch of like outdoor, indoor gym situations that kids can like run around in and supervise.
Run around, supervised running.
Supervise running. Yeah. It's like a little like jungle gym situation. Just get all of their energy out and then they can go take a nap. Like, that's fine.
Yes. And then you can take a nap while your child is taking a nap. Pro tip from two people who don't have kids.
Yeah, right. We know so much. But speaking of naps though, road trips are great, especially long road trips where you can take a nap, but you
Yes.
have to find somebody who's like, willing to drive the whole time.
Yes. Or at least split the drive. Like when we go to NoahCon, we're driving to Kansas City.
Or you are driving. Okay.
And I just made that drive like 2 weeks ago. And whew, that's a long one.
I was about to say it sneaks up real quick. Like you're fine the
Mhm.
first like few hours. You're like, okay, I got this. And then you hit like a wall halfway through. You're like, oh wait, we still have
Yeah.
like another few hours left of this trip.
You hit like haze and then you're
Yes.
like, oh, okay.
Yes. It's so
Not
another
even
full
halfway.
hour. Yeah, 4.5 hours. That's how I felt. I drove from here to Kansas City. And again, not terrible until I hit Wichita. And I'm like, oof, I gotta keep going.
Rough.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it was fine. It ended up being like 7.5-ish hours, something like that. Still, I mean, it's still a long drive, but
But road trips can be fun if you make it a vibe. Like
yes,
I think I listen to every single genre of music that I've ever listened to in my life on my last drive just to like keep myself entertained throughout the way.
I'm always making a playlist. Just
That too.
that too, obviously. But yeah, I'm always making like a little playlist, whether it's like music that I've heard, like new music, and I'll put it in a playlist, old like songs you can sing in the car kind of vibe, put that in a playlist.
Yeah.
'Cause you just sometimes you just need like sing-alongs to keep you going. And sometimes I'll play some
Truly.
straight EDM because I'm like, I need like a strong beat drop. Yeah. We discovered, okay, so side note to playlist. So on Spotify, they have the day list feature. So you can check your day list and it like updates with some AI generated like random name. And so because I playlist a lot and a lot of my playlists are like EDM hip hop focused, there is a term that popped up that's called doof doof, which is basically the sound that it like EDM
Doof,
music
doof,
makes like
doof, doof, doof.
so
I cannot.
so that's where sometimes I just need doof doof music to like
The most unhinged episode we recorded. I cannot.
it's the summer vibes, you know what I mean?
I am literally gonna search on Apple Music doof doof to see if it can like
Yeah. Oh
if
yes,
it
that's right. You use
translates.
Apple, that's right. Check to see if I don't know if Apple has it. I'm sure they do. But
I'm
Spotify
sure.
specifically, you type in doof doof, it like pulls up a playlist of like actual music.
Cannot say that with a straight face.
Nope, I never do. Every time it's mentioned, I crack up. So
So on your next road trip, listen to us and then listen to doof doof music. Pro tip.
you'll see what I'm talking about.
I love it. I also love farmers. Did we say that? Farmers? I don't think we did. Farmers markets.
Yes. Farmers markets are
I
so
love
fun.
it. I love ones that have like not just like food, but also because one, the food's always good, but also where you can get like it's like a little craft fair. I love a good craft fair.
Yes, yeah, same. So in Dallas, we have so the regular Dallas Farmers Market has a good mix of like food, drinks, little crafts that you can buy, jewelry, clothing, things like that. And then they recently, over the last couple years, closer to where I live in the Dallas area, they have what they call the boho market, which is strictly focused on like small businesses. And again, the same similar thing, bringing in more like clothing vendors, jewelry, candles, like skincare body wash kind of situation, and they're just like all over, and they like take over this like lawn area, and it's just so much fun. It's such a vibe too. Everybody's just
I
happy to
love
be
it.
there, but yeah, I love a good farmer's market.
Yeah, I love like you just like get your coffee and then you just walk the tents or the tables and I love it and I it's like you said like supporting small businesses, which is so great. And you can find some really quality stuff. Like there are I found at one, I don't even remember, maybe it was in Oakland or San Francisco, I don't remember, but I found this really good body lotion butter and I still order from that lady's Etsy shop regularly so that I can use it. Like it's so good. I was like, I can't find this anywhere else. I'm gonna just keep buying this. It's so great. I love it.
That's what I love, like being able to support a small business in that way, especially if you find something that's like, oh, it's actually really good, might as well.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, things to keep in mind though during the summer. One, because I love my skincare. Don't forget sunscreen.
Absolutely. Like that is like I mean, to me, non-negotiable. Sunscreen is
100%.
very important. Yes.
And reapply and reapply.
They have
And
sprays for that. They have like I've even seen like powder-based sun like SPF too. If you wear makeup,
ooh.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
wait, I need send the link.
Hold on.
We'll drop the link.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need that because that sounds amazing. I love the Super Goop
Mhm.
sunscreen because I feel like it doesn't make me oily. I have tried their like I had it on today,
It's
they have
super,
like a
yeah,
bronze
Super Goop
one and I
has it.
don't like that one. Oh,
Super Goop
really?
has it. Yes. That's why I thought you knew
Oh,
about it. Yeah, girl.
okay, I'm going to buy more this weekend, so I will check. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah. I think it's like 30 or 35 SPF.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I usually, honestly, the SPF that I use is Elf, their Halo Glow,
Oh.
yeah, their glow one. Yeah, so I use that.
Mhm.
And then if I'm reapplying, it's literally called Black Girl Sunscreen, and I just like spray it real quick. I love it.
Amazing.
Holds
Okay.
really nice.
So that's big. Don't forget your sunscreen, people.
Absolutely.
Um, oh, and then also like if you're traveling, so, summer's a good time to travel. Just know everything is going to be so busy and overpriced.
Yep.
Like you should still do it, but just, like keep that in mind because like when we went to like Rome for our honeymoon 2 summers ago, I think it was now, maybe three. It was so busy and actually like and it was so hot too, but it was so, 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 so busy. And so just know that's like literally when everyone in the world is traveling. And so just kind of, if you don't like crowds, I feel like it's probably not the time of year to do it. But if you're like, it'll be worth it still, then go for it. But something to keep in mind.
Yeah. What was the weather like? Is it because of the weather that it was much nicer? So everybody was like, this is the time to go?
No, I think just everyone takes the holiday. No, I actually would not recommend going to Rome in the summertime
Oh,
ever, ever. It was like 90 degrees and 90% humidity and no air conditioning anywhere you go. So it was so miserably hot. Like it ended up raining one day and that it was like, I mean, I still loved Rome and I mean, Italy overall, but like Sicily was like this too. So, 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 so hot. I definitely think if you aren't like I think a lot of people do because like their kids are out for the summer for school, they like people
that's
take holidays during the summer and stuff like that. But if you have flexibility, I'd say don't go in the summer, go on an off season. It'll be a lot cheaper and the weather is way better.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, most of my travel is like within the US, but also everything's just expensive to begin with. So just budget, know what you can spend, don't get too crazy with spend.
Yeah,
But still have fun and enjoy it.
for sure. Yeah, so if people have other summer activities, they can let us know. I'm sure we will post clips and we love to see the comments where people share their
Absolutely.
stuff too.
Yes, I want to know everybody's summer vibe. Okay, so I feel like, is there anything else we need to add to summer activities? I feel like we covered everything, right?
We did. We'll just wait to hear what else other people are doing and we'll get
Yes,
more ideas.
cannot wait. Send us your things, friends. But now it's time to move into
Yes.
our favorite part, the podcast game. And today is going to be overrated or underrated. Yes. So y'all know the drill. I'm going to list out a few things and we're going to talk about whether they are underrated or overrated. So, starting off strong with crossbody purses. Jess, underrated or overrated?
So I'm gonna extend this to crossbodies more broadly,
Okay,
not
that's
just the
fair.
purse version, but like also the fanny version.
Mhm.
I feel like very underrated. And I
Ooh.
actually have no idea, like, are these considered chuggy now or what? But I cannot go without them because sometimes I don't want that, and I don't like the little ones. Like they're cute, they are very
Mhm.
cute, but they're not functional for my day to day. I love a crossbody that I can shove all my stuff in while I'm like shopping or doing whatever. Um, so like I use the fanny pack ones more than the purse. So I feel like they are underrated.
I would agree with you. I love my fanny pack one. I take it probably 90% of the time. Really, the only time that I don't is if I'm actually like fully dressed and I'm taking like a purse. But even then, my purses are like a decent size. They're not oversized and they're not too small. They carry exactly what I need. But
Yeah.
I love how versatile crossbodies are. So definitely underrated.
I will say though, I went into Fabletics, right? Fabletics, is that what
Mhm.
that store is called? I went there the other day and I was wearing one, and apparently they all wear that when they're working. And so I looked
Mhm.
like I worked there. It's
Wait,
like,
did you wear
oops.
it like them though?
No, I didn't, but like it was still the same vibe. I didn't wear it
Oh,
around
it
my waist.
is.
I wore it. It's the same vibe.
Well, I mean, Lulu also wears, I mean, obviously, yes, Lulu wears theirs, but I think all of theirs are red. So if you go in with a red one, someone might stop you and be like, hey. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to shop.
It's like wearing a red shirt into Target.
Yeah.
Like, do I work here?
Yeah. Not making that mistake again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's next?
Next are fake lashes. Are
You go first
they
on this one.
fine? Ooh, I think fake lashes are appropriately rated.
Oh,
And I say that because, okay, so this is coming from my like experience with modeling, and I almost exclusively have fake lashes put on me when I'm modeling and doing all that stuff. And I think they look great. They enhance like the eye shape that I have. And depending on who's doing my makeup, sometimes they're like doing it very well where they can match the eye or the fake lash like to my eye shape and it makes them just look even better. Um, and then of course I put them on too, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, they're a pain, and so I won't wear them. Like I truly only wear lashes for the girls. Um, the men for right now, until there's one that's worthy, he's not getting lashes until he proves himself worthy. So right now it's just for the girls. That's where I'm at right now. So
100%.
what are your thoughts?
I agree, but I think they're underrated. I love lashes. I agree. Like I feel like when I don't have lashes on now, it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I look tired, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But when I have lashes, like I don't put anything else on. I just have my lashes on. And I'm obsessed. So I do the at-home lash extensions on mine, and so then they last. I got a new kind, and
Yeah.
I Shine is the brand I use. I love their bond. It's so good. And it was like I don't remember what style I got this time, but they last way longer than the older style I got. So they last me like for a full 5 to 7 days. I'm obsessed. And then also I just got it's like Instagram knows me. I keep getting these ads for this lash lift kit. So I'm like, oh, I'll try that too. So I ordered that, and that's gonna be in a couple days because I'm so obsessed. I'm like, it's like an easy high maintenance thing to do to stay low maintenance. Like I can't do
Yes.
just the ones that you put on like a day. I could never get those to stick, but the lash extensions to me are so easy. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, and I'm the opposite. Like those extensions scare me, and I'm like, I don't know how to do these. I've tried, and I'm like,
Oh,
strip
I can
lat.
show you. You
Okay,
could do
and
it.
strip,
It's
yeah, and
really
strip.
easy.
That's what they say. That's what everybody says. But I'm like, okay. But to me, I think strip lashes are easy. Like I put them on and just go.
Yeah.
But like I said, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not with it today. But I
I mean,
agree.
the
Fake
strip
lashes,
lashes work. They
they
do. For me,
do.
I could never, they would like straighten on my eyelid, and I'm like, I can't do it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
nice to have
understand.
options.
It is nice to have options. That's the key. Okay, next, tennis skirt outfits. Underrated or overrated? Jess, please don't disappoint me. I already know this.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think that they are so freaking cute. And I feel like I cannot wear them. And so I'm a little angry and bitter about it. Um, so I will say that they are appropriately rated. I almost want to, it's hard for me because I don't feel like they look, I don't even know that I would say I don't think they look good on every body type. I just specifically don't think they would look good on my body type. So I like selfishly don't want it to be like as in as it is because it's not fair. I can't do it. So I don't know. I don't know how to
What?
answer. I don't
That's
want to be a
fair.
hater.
That's fine. But what makes you think you can't wear it though? Like, what have you tried that was like, that you didn't feel that was flattering, if that makes sense?
Okay, this is going to be a self-conscious moment overall, but I just like really don't like my legs. So I don't like wearing shorts really either. Like I'll wear biker shorts, but they're like very, very long ones. I'm working on it, but I just really don't like my legs. And so I don't really wear shorts or skirts. Like it's always like longer stuff like past my knees or like long biker shorts. So it's more of like, again, it's like a me insecurity thing,
Okay.
but it just makes me angry and bitter and jealous because I can't wear them. But they look so cute on other people.
Yeah, I feel like you would slay it, but I also understand where you're coming from. Like, there's no pressure. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like I would say that here's the thing. I like the outfits, but I also think
You
they're
wore
kind of,
them at the golf thing, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
look so
yes.
cute. I know. I loved it.
Yeah. But it's funny because I low key want to say, as much as I love them, I think they're kind of overrated.
Stop.
They are, but I will wear them. I just feel like there are other things to wear, and I think it was trending, and so I feel like now everybody's like, that's like what everybody's trying to do, and I'm like, okay, I think you can do better. There are better outfits out there. There are better elevated outfits that you can like wear for like golf, tennis, things like that. Um, but I also at the same time really like the comfort of them. I'll wear them for like outdoor activities, brunch activities, like more casual outings, but I won't wear them just to wear them. Like I feel like there has to be a purpose, and I think people are just wearing them more for like aesthetic and not like wearing them for a purpose, if that makes sense. Like,
Like they're not wearing them for sporty activities. They're wearing them as normal clothes now.
yeah, like it's like part of their everyday activity. Like they're wearing it to work, and I'm like, that's weird.
That's
Like that's where unless you work in athletics, like I don't know, it's weird. Why are you wearing that to a corporate building? Like, I think it's strange.
they're like
But
wearing a blazer and a tennis
yeah, but
outfit.
I'm not gonna be a hater. I just think they're a little overrated, but I still will wear it. So
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we both are like mixed
we
bag on
really
that one.
are. We really are. Cause like again, like if you see me in the streets with it, they're like, huh, I thought you said that was overrated. I'm like, okay, well, mind your business. Like, it's really not that deep. It's
I wish I had a pen. I need to take notes of things that I literally would have clipped from this episode because it has been so unhinged. I cannot.
it's so good. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Our last one for today, sushi. Is it overrated or underrated?
You go first on this one.
I'll go first. I think sushi is appropriately rated.
Oh my
This is
gosh,
probably
that's like everything.
I know. I'm
Everything's
like,
appropriately rated.
okay. Well, I mean, it's appropriately rated slash overrated.
Okay.
That's where I'm at right now.
That's your
Um,
leaning.
I'm leaning on this one too because I'm picky about sushi in the sense that I only eat cooked slash fried rolls. And some people would not consider that sushi. They're like, well, that's not sushi. I'm like, okay, and it's at the restaurant and it's under the sushi list. So be mad about it. Like weird. Don't be weird.
Ew. That's
But
like
like
giving like energy of like audiobooks aren't real books.
that's exactly the energy.
That's the
Well, fried
energy.
sushi's not real sushi. Okay, then why is it on the restaurant menu, weirdo? But I think it's appropriately rated slash overrated because I'm like, there's better food. So like there's better food out there. What about you?
Yeah. Major overrated.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay, so one, I don't like sushi. I don't like really seafood at all. So there's that aspect. But also, it's giving,
Oh
sorry, it's
no.
giving, it's giving, I've never left the Midwest and had any other kind of like exotic food. Therefore,
I've
I'm
never.
obsessed with sushi. Like, you know what I mean? They're like those people that are like, oh, I love sushi. And then they've like never had any other non-basic ass American food other than sushi. I'm just like, okay, but like also there's Indian food, you know what I mean? Or Thai food. Like, that's the thing you're gonna like make your entire personality about. Like,
Yeah.
it just gives me the ick.
I mean,
So
you're not wrong because I mean, here's the thing. I know I have friends that love sushi, but like there are some that like not my friends, but there are other people that I know that like make liking sushi a personality trait. Like I remember
yes.
like it's very bizarre. Like dating apps. Oh gosh, I like pulled my hair as I did that. Dating apps, as an example, I've seen men on there that are like, if you don't like sushi, like swipe left. Huh? What do you mean? We can't enjoy other cuisine?
Yes, like what? Are you eating sushi every night? Because that sounds like a health code violation. Like
Like,
that
are
doesn't
you
sound,
right? Are you okay? Like, what happened? Let's talk about it
yeah,
because
it's definitely like it's definitely the energy of like, I eat sushi. You know what I mean? Like that's those
this
people. I'm not saying
it's
everybody who
giving
likes sushi, but people who make it their whole personality.
yeah, it's giving like a weird like basic pretentiousness that I don't care for. So, not a fan.
100%. So overrated.
I love
Who knew
it.
sushi would be so controversial?
So controversial. You know what? I'm excited to hear what other people have to say about what we've talked about today in this game. But as you
Truly.
right. But as you all know now, we're going to come to a close. And with that, Jess is going to share the last drop of tea for today.
Yes, this was so fun and unhinged. Okay, so the last drop of tea for today is that summer is meant to be fun, relaxing, and also adventurous. So make sure you take some time off and really enjoy it. Get outside, get together with your community, and just have fun. And we will see you all on the next episode.
Bye.